time. And now temperatures later today, it's going to be a scorcher of a day here on July 3rd, 77. Coastal showers possible this morning. Then once we head in the afternoon, better chances of storms. Look at that high today, 96 degrees. Another number I don't have on here, the heat index, 102 to 104 later today. This is dangerously hot weather this afternoon. Drink plenty of fluids if you're doing any outdoor activities throughout the afternoon, and wear light colored clothing. And then into the evening, we'll see maybe a thunderstorm or two with a temperature of 85 at 9 o'clock. Now, if you're making plans for tomorrow, the 4th of July is shaping up to be pretty nice. 94 degrees is what you expect for this time of the year. Lots of sunshine, a slight chance for a late day thunderstorm tomorrow. And we go into the afternoon today, we will see the impacts from Hurricane Arthur increasing along coastal areas. High surf advisory is in effect. Wave in the surf zone 5 to 7 feet. The higher will be in the low country, places like Hilton Head. Also high rip current risk. This is due to that wave action in the surf zone, and gusty winds along coastal areas, which there is a tropical storm warning in effect for the offshore waters. They'll probably see some tropical storm conditions later today. So all the boaters stay in port today with those gusty winds. The Storm Tracker Live Radar. Here is the center of Hurricane Arthur right here. Now we're beginning to see this completely wrap around the center of the storm. That's why the National Hurricane Center upgraded this to a hurricane at 5 o'clock advisory. Been noticing some bands trying to work close to the coast. If you live in the low country, you may see a little better chances for some of those bands working in. Also, a few showers have been popping up even for some of the inland areas close to places like Baxley and stretching all the way down into Jessup. And with daytime heating day, lots of humidity out there, we will see scattered showers and storms later this afternoon. Some of those storms will become strong with gusty winds. That will be the main threat for those thunderstorms, and also that heavy rain. And here's Hurricane Arthur. You see the darkest red area? That's where the higher the cloud tops are, and that's where the strongest of the winds. You can see it now completely wrapping around. Now maybe trying to, well, no, it's right in here. Kind of hard to see where the center is here on the infrared satellite, but this will continue lifting to the north throughout the daytime today. The latest from the Hurricane Center, 75-mile-per-hour Category 1 storm, 340 miles southwest of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Later today by the afternoon, it'll be just off the Charleston coast, coming up very close to Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, North Carolina, going across Cape Hatteras probably first thing on 4th of July morning. What a nasty 4th of July for the folks there in eastern North Carolina to be dealing with a Category 1 hurricane tomorrow. Another thing too as well, out of the coastal waters, this is where the threat is. Look at the seas. This is at Gray's Reef, is seeing 6-foot seas, 25-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also even a little further out over the ocean, 8-foot seas, and they'll continue to build along coastal areas throughout the daytime as Hurricane Arthur continues to get a little bit better organized. And the storm tracker model showing it pulling away from our area today. But look at those bands trying to work in throughout the morning. Once we head in the afternoon, daytime heating, there's those storms that will be firing up after 2 o'clock, and that rain will be heavy at times, especially throughout the afternoon. The Storm Tracker 7-day forecast. I showed you that 4th of July forecast for tomorrow. It will be a hot day. Temperatures into the mid-90s. Saturday, sun and clouds 92. And it'll be fairly close to seasonal averages over the weekend. Hope everyone enjoys this holiday weekend coming up. And then into early next week, we'll see a thunderstorm or two in the afternoon.